What's going on? It's Stokely from Sauce on Delay. Probably 1 year or 2 years ago, I encountered something on Facebook about PMS, PMDD, and it was a treatment. Well, I'm not really familiar with all the treatments for PMS and PMDD, but this specific treatment for PMS and PMDD involved involved a medicine called oxaloacetic acid. From my understanding, it was oxaloacetic acid. So, I'm just mentioning that because there's basically something in the human body that we get from our food called oxalates. And I hear the word in the same thing, but they might not be related, so forget what I just said. But they use oxaloacetic acid to some people use it as something that helps with PMS and PMDD. And oxaloacetic acid is something that comes from malic acid. Malic acid is found in green apples. And you can find it somewhat in also apple cider vinegar, because apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid and a whole bunch of other acids that are byproducts of apples. Apple cider vinegar comes from apples. So green apples are a great source of malic acid. Right? Anyhow, we have, you've heard of gallstones before, right? Gallstones, kidney stones. When you consume certain foods, I guess, your kidneys help to filter out your blood. I think your liver also participates in that work also. But the kidneys help to filter out the blood, and the kidneys, they also have the adrenal glands that control your salt and all of that stuff. So they all of that. So you want your kidneys to work at optimum condition. And I know a lot of guys who suffered from kidney stones. I know 3 people that suffered from kidney stones, all men. I don't know if it's something that mostly men have, but whatever. And they said that it was very painful. And in some instances, they prescribe you a medicine that makes you urinate a lot, almost uncontrollably or whatever. And in some cases, they use an ultrasonic pulse to hit the solids in your kidneys and break them down so that you can pass them through your urinary tract, which is still painful, right? It's almost debilitating. One guy had kidney stones twice, and one guy told me the kidney stones made him curl up on a ball curl up in the fetal position on the ground. That's how painful it was. So that's something that I've been afraid of, and as a result, I think what I started doing was taking milk thistle. Milk thistle is supposed to help clean out the kidneys. But the milk thistle, apparently the part of the milk thistle that is in the teas that I've been purchasing are the seeds. So anyhow, whatever, I'm not getting too much into that. But the only reason I started talking about that is because it says oxa in it. So I think all oxa whatevers are related, but it may not be related, okay? So the other day I was looking up, matter of fact it was last night, I was looking up what heart condition were they trying to solve when Viagra was discovered. Viagra was discovered in the process of developing a heart medicine. So they were trying to develop a medicine for a heart condition called angina. Now, there's supposedly 3 forms of angina. One is just temporary, like when you're running and you feel a pain in your chest. And that's something that I have experienced, and I know other people have experienced. And one of the recommendations for that is more physical exercise. The more conditioned you are, the less you'll feel that pain. The other 2 forms of angina now are, like real health conditions that are a little more chronic and not just related to you running. You can just be sitting down and you get a pain in your chest. So what's recommended to combat angina, right? Quit smoking, exercise regularly, manage stress, heart healthy diet, where it says whole grains, lean proteins, stay hydrated, and take a supplement called what's the name of the supplement? It's called I'm gonna find it. It's called Coenzyme Q10, right? Coenzyme Q10. That helps your heart. It's good for your heart, right? Why is my phone giving me the wrong time of day? That's crazy. Oh no, that's a screenshot. So Coenzyme Q10, right? And let's see here. Coenzyme Q10. So how did I get over to the anyhow? So Coenzyme Q10, CoQ10 is good for a whole bunch of stuff. They say it's naturally produced in your body, but you can also get it from kidney and liver, fatty fish, more omega 3s, meats, chicken, beef, and pork, but listen, beef and pork are not good for you. Also, pork contains something like 90% human DNA, and then beef contains about 80% human DNA. Vegetables that are good for you are spinach, broccoli, and cauliflower. Okay, so Coenzyme Q10, you can get Coenzyme Q10 from eating spinach, broccoli, and cauliflower, right? But one of the warnings that they gave is that spinach, broccoli, and cauliflower can increase your body's concentration of oxalates. Now, I didn't really look up what oxalates are, but this is what I understand oxalates to be. You got to look it up. Oxalates are basically like plaque kind of in your... Oxalates are responsible for kidney stones. It's basically like, if I could describe it, it's basically the component of the kidney stones. So things like spinach, broccoli, and cauliflower are highly likely to increase your chances of getting kidney stones if you eat a whole bunch of it. But they're also very good for you, as you can see, because it gives you Coenzyme Q10. They say you also get CoQ10 from canola oil. Canola oil is good stuff. Let me see here. I'm trying to think that CoQ10s and omega 3s go together, because canola oil contains omega 3. Fish, sardines, salmon, trout, and mackerel, those contain omega 3s. So I don't know, but I'm just speaking. I'm freestyling as usual. So let's see here. Yeah. So okay. So here's what AI Copilot, Microsoft's AI program called Copilot says. Spinach contains a compound called oxalate, which can contribute to the formation of calcium oxalate kidney stones. If you're predisposed to kidney stones or have a high urinary oxalate levels, it's advised to be cautious about consuming spinach too frequently. Limit your intake of high oxalate foods like spinach. Limiting your intake of high oxalate foods like spinach can help reduce the risk of kidney stones. Remember to stay hydrated and consult a healthcare professional for personalized advice. Okay, so how did we get here? I don't really know, right? But what I'm saying ultimately is that eat your apples. But let's look in let's ask Copilot. I'm gonna ask Copilot a question right now. I'm gonna ask Copilot if oxaloacetic acid does oxaloacetic acid break down oxalates what was it? Oxalate calcium? I think that's what it said. In kidney stones. I may not have asked that question correctly, but let's see. Copilot is thinking. Oxaloacetic acid does not directly break down calcium oxalate kidney stones. Let me explain. Calcium oxalate stones. These are the most common types of kidney stones, accounting for 80% of cases. Unfortunately, once a calcium oxalate kidney stone has formed, it cannot be dissolved. You either have to pass it naturally or have it removed by a urologist. While some studies have found ways to dissolve calcium oxalate kidney stones outside the body in petri dishes, translating these findings to real humans remains challenging. Oxaloacetic acid. Okay, now it defines oxaloacetic acid. This compound is involved in various metabolic processes, but doesn't directly dissolve kidney stones. However, maintaining a balanced diet and staying hydrated can help prevent stone formation. For example, consuming foods rich in citrate, like lemon juice, can help neutralize acid in urine and prevent calcium stones from forming. That's kind of backwards, isn't it? Can help neutralize acid in urine and prevent calcium stones from forming. Lemon juice? Okay, so the body is weird, bro. I don't really understand how consuming lemon juice can help neutralize acid. I guess the lemon juice triggers your body to go into more of an alkaline state. I don't want to get confused. So there's no way to break up kidney stones inside your body. Why did I even start talking? I don't even know. I just wanted to share what I was looking up regarding Viagra. Was to treat angina. If you want to, and the funny thing is that Viagra is for sex, and the name angina sounds like another word, right? It sounds like that other word. Anyway, but the thing about it is it's the same story over and over again. Get enough sleep, get exercise, stay hydrated, get more omega-3s, eat more vegetables. It's always the same thing every time we look at how can we get healthy. How can we get healthy? We gotta manage stress. Manage stress. Hold on. Why am I talking so loud? Manage stress, right? Let's go back to that one. Where is it? Where is it? Let's go back to it. Quit smoking, exercise regularly, manage stress, heart healthy diet, stay hydrated. That's what Copilot recommended to help you with angina. Quit smoking, right? Now, what else? Let's talk a little bit more about Coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10, they say, and this is from, like I said, this is from Copilot. Coenzyme Q10, also known as ubiquinone or vitamin Q10, offers several potential benefits. Heart health, may improve heart function and manage heart failure symptoms. It could also reduce complications related to heart surgery. Fertility. CoQ10 might help with female fertility by supporting egg quality and availability. Whoa. Antioxidant protection. As a powerful antioxidant, CoQ10 shields cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. Exercise performance. CoQ10 could boost exercise tolerance and energy levels. Wow, that's wow. And like I said, Coenzyme Q10, it's found in animal kidneys and liver if you eat meat, sardines, salmon, trout, and mackerel, chicken, beef, and pork. Like I said, I don't believe in eating beef and pork too much, even though I sometimes eat beef. Vegetables, spinach, broccoli, and cauliflower. But they say don't eat too much of the spinach and the broccoli because you don't want to get kidney stones. But I don't really think it's that serious. Strawberries and oranges, soybeans and canola oils. Here we encounter canola oil again. The two best oils, apparently, from what I can see, are canola oil and olive oil. Canola oil and olive oil. Canola oil is pretty cheap and readily available. People talk about coconut oil. It's good for something they call MCT, but I don't know if it's that great. It has a good high, 400 degree smoke point, but it's really all about canola oil. From my understanding right now, you talk to me next year, I'm gonna say something different probably. But for right now, 2024, mid 2024, canola oil and olive oil are probably the best. Strawberries, Strawberries are good. Okay, so let's see here. And yeah, so Coenzyme Q10 got a lot of great stuff in it. Good for your heart if you got heart conditions and all of that. But just do the same regular stuff that we've always been talking about. Manage stress, get enough. Well, they didn't say get enough sleep. I added that. They didn't say that here. But manage stress is very important. Stress can kill you. I know stress can kill you. People have a saying, a ghetto saying, stress can kill you faster than a bullet. But I guess that would say that should be rephrased and says stress will more likely kill you statistically than getting shot. Let's rephrase. Stress is you're more likely to die from stress than to get shot. In certain demographics, in certain areas, in at least in America. Anyhow, man, I'm just freestyling, man. Thanks for listening.